Throughout this video, I'll show you how to create a pizza ordering website with WooCommerce. I'll show you how to create various different options such as the topping, the base, and I'll show you how to even conditionally display certain options based on a user selection. And with that being said, let's get straight into it. Okay, so for example, I'll show you how to create a pizza builder like this. A customer can choose their pizza size, they can choose the crust, the topping, and in here, we're actually offering the first two toppings for free. So if you pay attention to the price in here, it's not actually changing. However, when we add more than 2 items, right, now we're being charged that additional price for the extra toppings, right? Then we can add it to our basket. Right, and once we're on the checkout page, here we can actually optimize the checkout flow for our customers, right? So we can remove unnecessary fields, we can add new options such as maybe even the delivery. So the expected time on arrival. If you offer a in-store pickup option, you can go ahead and customize this checkout form to enable that. We can even offer different upsells directly on this checkout page. For example, here, if they purchase a particular pizza, since they're ordering this pizza, we're cross-selling customers with this complimentary dessert item here, and if they want it, they can just accept it and it will automatically add it to their basket. So if you want to create a similar setup on your WooCommerce store, the first step is to head over to aovup.com. Go ahead and download the aovup product add-ons plugin. This will allow us to create our pizza builder, and if you want to optimize the checkout flow and offer various different upsells, right, then we'll need the aovup checkout plugin. Right, and this will allow us to customize the fields and add various different upsells to our basket. So with that being said, let's head over to our dashboard. Okay, so assuming you've downloaded and installed the aovup product add-ons plugin, the next step is to go ahead and create our pizza builder. So we'll navigate over to products and then add new. We'll give it a name, so we'll just say pizza. And then maybe for the base price, we'll say $9 because $9 will be the price that we charge for our smallest pizza, right? And then we'll go ahead and add extra options on top of this base price, right? We can add our image, right? And then we'll hit publish. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and add our extra options for our pizza. Before we do that, let's quickly view the product and let's see how it looks currently. Right, so this is how it looks. And now let's go ahead and add our custom pizza options. So we'll navigate over to aovup and then product add-ons. We'll create a new option set. We'll give this a name. So we'll just say pizza, it's just for internal purposes. Right, so just name it accordingly. And then we'll get to choose which product we want to add these extra options to. So we can add it to all products. It doesn't make sense in this case. So we'll select specific product or categories, and then we'll go ahead and search for the product that we want to add these options to. So I'm just going to search for pizza. Let's select our pizza. Okay, and then we'll scroll down and then we'll go ahead and add our option. So the first option we'll add is the size, right? So we'll go ahead and select a label or image option here. And then we'll say choose your size. And then for the first option, we'll say small, right? And this is our 9.5-inch pizza. For the price, we will set this to the price doesn't change. Since if you remember correctly, our base pizza price is $9 and that's why we did that, right? So this will be our default pricing. We can go ahead and add a image. So let's go ahead and upload our images. I'm going to upload all our images now. So later on, we can just choose our images without having to keep uploading all of them. So these are all the options for our pizza. Okay, so this is the image we'll use for our small pizza. Let's hit select. Let's add another option. And then this time we'll say medium. And this is our 11.5-inch. So let's add an image. Now, this time the price will increase if they choose our medium pizza. We'll increase the price by $3. Let's add another option, and this will be our large pizza. Okay, so let's hit save. Let's have a quick look at our pizza. Okay, so we forgot to add the image for our large size. So let's quickly do that now. Okay, so we've added our sizing option. Now let's go ahead and add our pizza base. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and select label or image. And then here we'll say choose your crust. And for our first option, we can say thin. This can be a no cost option, so we won't change the price. We'll add an image. Now let's add another option. This one will be our deep pan. and the price will increase again, this time by $5. Let's hit save. Okay, so let's refresh this page and let's see how our pizza builder is looking. Okay, so far we can choose our size, we can choose the crust, and now let's go ahead and add the source. Again, this will be label/image. You can change it if you want. If you just wanted it to be a radio button, you can change it. So it's totally up to you. Okay, so we've added all our toppings. Now let's navigate over to option configuration, and then we'll allow customers to choose multiple options. And then we'll enable this option where it says first option selected as free. And then we'll say the first 2 options that the user selects will be free. Then let's hit save. Okay, so now let's refresh this page. Okay, so now let's test this out. So we can choose medium pizza. We can choose the fill crust. We can have it being barbecue base. And then here we get to choose a few options. So if you pay attention to the cost here, you can see the first 2 options we choose is actually free. However, any additional selection being charged for it, right? Then we can just add it to our basket and then check out as normal. Okay, so now the final thing that I recommend is go ahead and actually optimize the checkout experience and maybe even offer upsells within the checkout experience. So here we've got our pizza. It's not uncommon to offer an upsell of extra sauce or even maybe a drink or a dessert to try and boost that average order value. And to do that, we'll be using the AOV Up checkout plugin. Let's head over to our dashboard. We'll navigate over to AOV Up and then AIO checkout for all-in-one checkout. We'll go ahead and create a new checkout flow. We'll choose this modern design here. Then we'll head over to fields. We can tweak the fields. So if you didn't want certain fields, you can actually remove it, right? And you can add new fields as well. Let's navigate over to settings. Let's enable this checkout. Let's set it as our global checkout, right? And then let's just hit save changes. So just by doing these basic setup, we'll have a much more optimized checkout experience. So we can actually test this out. Let's view our cart. Right, then let's proceed to our checkout. Right, here we can see our optimized checkout layout. Right, we can customize the design as well and the styling, but most importantly as well, we can offer additional upsells. Right, so let's quickly create a upsell whenever a customer purchases any of our pizza. So we'll head back over to our general settings. Right, we'll click on campaigns. We'll go ahead and, well, let's disable this campaign first and let's create a new offer. We'll give it a name, it's just for internal purposes. So we'll say dessert. So we've got 3 different campaign types. So we've got order bump, which shows inline on the checkout form. And then we've got checkout offers, which display numerous different offers in a pop-up format. And then we've got automatically add to cart campaign. This is great if you want to create certain deals where you say if you purchase a large pizza and a drink, we'll automatically give you a free ice cream, for example. So that's how you can utilize automatically add to cart campaigns. I'm just going to keep it simple and just create a order bump campaign. Let's click add offer. First, we need to select the product in which we want to add. We can offer a discount on this particular product to tempt customers to add it to their basket, or we can just leave it as standard here. So here we're just going to actually just recommend that they add this particular product when they purchase a pizza. Right, so the type will be just add to cart. If you wanted to create it as an upsell, so for example, if a customer had a small bottle of Coke in their basket, maybe you want to tempt them to upgrade to the larger size. And then in that case, you will select replace item here, and then we'll specify the item, right, that the rule needs to match. So if it's a small bottle, you can specify the small bottle here, and then basically just replace it with a larger bottle. We can also enable this option to hide this upsell if they've already got the item in their basket. And then we get to choose where we want to display this particular order bump. I'm going to display it below the order summary. We can customize the design, but this is how it will look. Title will automatically insert the product title. We can add a offer description here. And then for the call to action, we can say something like, Okay, and then for the order bump style, we've got two. So we've got this notification style here. So this is great when you want to display multiple different order bumps, right? So for example, you could say something like express delivery, extra sauce, right? And then it will list all these different order bumps, and then the customer can just basically toggle which one they want to accept or not. So I'm going to select the default. Here we've got the condition. So I'm going to set this to no rules. In your case, you can trigger it when there's a particular product added in a basket based on the order total and so on, right? I'm just going to select no rules. Let's hit save. Now let's refresh this page. And then here we've got our order bump, right? And then if we tick this option, it'll automatically add it to our basket. Like and subscribe for more videos like this. And if you've got any questions, leave it in the comment box.